Hey there! Let's talk about 4 words that can be a little tricky in English. This, that, these, and those. But what if I told you there's a super simple code to getting them right, every single time? Well, there is, and today we're going to crack it. So this, that, these, those. What's the real difference? I mean, if you've ever stopped mid-sentence just for a second wondering which one to use, you're totally not alone. But trust me, the solution is way easier than you might think.
Yeah, it really is. You can just forget about trying to memorize complicated grammar tables. The whole secret comes down to just 2 super simple rules. It's like a code, and once you see it, you'll see it everywhere. You won't be able to unsee it.
All right, so here they are, the 2 simple rules. The whole thing just hangs on these 2 ideas. Rule number 1 is all about distance. You just ask yourself, is the thing I'm talking about near me or is it far away? And rule number 2 is about number. Is it just one thing or is it many things? That's it. That's the entire code.
Okay, so now let's look at the code itself. We're just putting distance and number together.
All right, let's dive in. This little grid right here, this is basically our master key. So look across the top. You've got distance, here for stuff that's close to you, and there for stuff that's farther away. And you might notice the Spanish words aquí and allí. They mean the same thing. Then look down the side. We've got number, singular for when you're talking about just one thing, and plural for when you're talking about many. Now, all you have to do is connect them. So if something is singular and it's here, you use this. If it's singular but it's over there, you use that. What about plural and here? These. And finally, plural and over there, those. See how that works? It's a perfect little system. Okay, so now that we have the code, let's put it all together and see it in action with some real examples. Okay, so picture this. There's a car right next to you. You can literally reach out and touch it. You'd say, I like this car. Why? Well, rule number 1, it's one car, so it's singular. Rule number 2, it's right here, so it's near. This car. Super simple, right?
All right, now let's imagine that same car isn't next to you anymore. Now it's parked across the street. It's still one car, so it's singular, but it's not here anymore, is it? It's over there, so the word has to change. You'd point and say, I like that car.
Okay, let's switch it up. What happens if we change the number? Let's say you walk into a car showroom and you're just surrounded by all these incredible cars. Now we're talking about multiple cars, so it's plural, and they're all right here with you. So you'd look around and say, wow, I like these cars.
And for our last piece of the puzzle, you're looking out the window and you see a whole bunch of cars in a parking lot way off in the distance. So it's plural, and they're over there. You know the word now, right? You'd say, I like those cars. See? The code just works. It guides you to the right word every single time.
Now, here's something else that's really important. These words are so useful that they can stand all by themselves. You don't always have to say a noun after them, like this car. For instance, you could just hold up a book and say, this is a good book. Or you could point at some strange object in the distance and ask, what is that? The meaning is totally clear without adding anything else.
All right, now that you've got the basic code down, let's get into a quick bonus section. These are some everyday uses that will help you use these words like a pro and make your English sound super natural.
We're going to look at 3 really common situations: talking on the telephone, introducing people to each other, and figuring out who someone is.
So first up, on the phone. This one's a classic. When you call someone, you always use this to say who you are. You'd say, hello, this is Alicia. I know it might feel a little weird. You might want to say, I am Alicia. But in English, on the phone, this is the right way to do it. It's just a key part of phone etiquette.
And you know what? The same idea works when you're introducing people in person. You're standing with 2 friends and you say, Lucy, this is my friend Jill. You use this because, well, everyone is here together in the same space.
Okay, but what if you're not quite sure who someone is? Maybe you answer the phone and the voice is familiar, but you can't place it. Or maybe you see someone across the street and you think you know them. You use that to ask. You'd say, Peter, is that you? See how that creates that little bit of distance or uncertainty? It's perfect for this.
So, you see, it really all comes back to those 2 simple rules: distance and number.
If you ever get stuck, just take a breath and ask yourself, is it here or there? Is it one or many? And boom, you'll have your answer.
Okay, now it's your turn. Time to put the code to the test. So imagine this. You are holding one book in your hands, and across the room, on a bookshelf, you see many books. How would you talk about them? What would you say about the book right here? And what would you say about the books over there? Go on, think about it. You totally know this now. The code is all yours.